just this. YouTube. YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother or sister. Or assuming, yeah, it's brother. Appreciate you, dog. Me isn't picking all that well. It's picking up. Huh. Oh, the mic isn't picking up. Is that so? Interesting. The mic isn't picking up all that well. There is no microphone. That's all I'll say is the microphone is in the phone. Yeah? I don't know. I know it's probably voice is clear. Voice is clear. I mean, that's all we can really hope, right? And probably because I was playing the guitar up here out and away, but I don't know. We'll see. Thank you for the feedback, though. Thank you, brother. We all want the most high quality. I don't know. The melody feels strong. The melody feels strong. It's flowing through as it is. It's challenging. Voice is clear. Sounds good. Gotcha. I'm curious, though. I'm curious if it's... Because it's just a preamp, right? It's not like a mic setup. You know, if I was plugged into my interface inside, yeah, it's a little bit of a different setup. Well, let's see. Let's see what we can do about this here. I'm just curious if it's on maybe the one fellow's and maybe his microphone sound or whatever is going on. Because typically if I just play like this, it's actually pretty legible. Pretty legible. You could say it's Heath legible. Heath Ledgerable. I don't know. Word, yeah, it should be pretty good. Pleasure to hear you play. Yo, thank you, brother. Brother or sister. Genia. Thank you, miss. Honestly, the drop C, I've been playing this all day. All day drop C. I'm just enamored. I'm really in love with this tuning. It's just standard tuning, but with drop C. Love the sound. A. Can I play Is Oh Girlfriend by Weezer? I have no idea how to play that song. Not a clue. Yeah, it's funny. I found myself randomly stumbled across, I think it's recommended for me, other streamers And there's some guy called what is it? Johnny Sin or something, something Sin with two N's. I guess he's like a larger YouTuber. And I was just remember just observing his channel, being like, huh, what's this guy doing? What's he doing right? What's he doing wrong? And kind of just feeling into it. And he has like 40,000 subscribers or something. I could fall asleep to that so easily. Thank you, brother. I'm putting myself into a sleep-like trance right now. Cold hard facts. It's feeling good. That whole thing was like it was like an emotional journey. That whole little riff that I just made up on the spot. Calibrate that for the drop C. Gotta calibrate from the drop C. Oi, thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the channel, friend. What tuning is that? Just get on. Just got on. Oh, word. It's just standard. It's standard, but drop C. So I just took the E string and I tuned it to just C. Simply. Yeah. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, friends. Yeah, look like you write some originals. Yes, sir, I do write originals. I'm not a cover artist. Yes, sir, I write lots of originals. Haven't released a whole lot. I am in the process of studio recording a lot of original music. But, yeah, it's a fun journey. It's a fun journey. I often, when I do is on these streams, I've been, like, devoting myself to YouTube the last, several months. And, yeah, I've noticed the more I've explored this YouTube landscape, especially with lives, I do a lot of music where I loop, and do live riffs, and then I record that on Ableton, and then I take those riffs and then I just create songs off of them, or, yeah, release them as they are. I'm a huge advocate of improvisation, like live improvisation, every right, whether you're learning to write music that flows through, improv style. Yeah. Have on in dropped E. Huh. This is dropped C. Well, it's like the low E is in a C. I don't know what dropped E is, of course, the regular tuning. I don't know if we don't really call it dropped E, but standard. Let's turn down the gain a little bit. I think it's something going on with, yeah. Settings we have here. It's pretty nice, though. It's pretty nice. Yeah. And welcome to this live stream. Welcome. Yeah, it was cool. Like I was saying earlier, I was just chiming in randomly some dude that has 40,000 subscribers, and he's some sort of guitarist of sorts. Like he's more like I don't even know how to describe it. He's like a metal guitarist, clearly. He's got long hair, and he's like, again, named like something Sin, Johnny Sin or something, Johnny Sins. I don't know, but either way, I was observing his channel, and he gets like some of his streams he's been doing recently. He gets like 100,000 views, and he's like killing it. He's killing on many different metrics. But I remember he said something of, he was like, expressing gratitude, like, thank you, friends, I'm so happy you've donated this, or etc. that, made good money today, blah, blah, blah. But kind of just expressing openly, he's saying how he's not really making a good profit throughout the week. Throughout most of his streams, only the one stream was very profitable. And I kind of just sitting there reflecting, I'm like, huh. So homie gets 100,000 views. He's got 40,000 followers. He's a few years in his YouTube journey, but he's admittedly saying he doesn't actually profit a lot regularly. I mean, whatever that means, that's subjective, but that kind of made me think. That kind of had the strategic kind of business mind YouTuber thing. It went off in many tangents where I was like, huh, brother's probably doing something profoundly wrong. If he's been doing YouTube for 3 years, has a good audience, killing in the live stream realm. He's getting 100,000 views in his streams in like a 2-3 hour period. But it really made me think. I was just like, man, I think it's an interesting perspective. Like, either he's doing something profoundly wrong, where he's not sponsorable, or he's not actually strategically approaching various avenues to actually successfully profit, or maybe he just doesn't care. Maybe a lot of it he never like focused that. But it just kind of blew my mind. I was like, man, like, I've been doing this for several months really as like streaming, and to think that if I were like multiple years in with an audience of like 40-50,000 people, well, subscribers, I think you'd have to do something again strategically wrong to not be like profoundly profiting. That, or just for whatever reason you're not focusing on various elements in such ways, or maybe you're not very marketable. I don't know. There's something going on where I was like, whoa, like, homie is killing it, but he should be receiving probably way more. He should be much more confident with what he's pulling number wise. Anyways, I don't know. That's a random thought, but I was just like, whoa. Hello, muchacho. What's good, brother? The style is top tier. You look like you should be on a secret boss battle on the next guitar. Yo, thank you, brother. We go for originality. I take that as high praise. Yeah, bro. I feel like I am. I feel like I'm a boss. Yeah, like a boss battle from Guitar Hero. Like, I feel like I'm one of the. I'm an avatar in some sort of weird movie. It's great. I love it. I know this is just the way I. The hat is new. Got this 5 days ago, or no, sorry, a week and a half ago. Designed this, but yeah, I love style, man. My girlfriend, she's really trippy, and she's like actually a designer. None of this is designed for her naturally, but she's just like, I love people, humans that just love to express themselves. Yeah, your music is what? Nice. My music is what? I don't know what to tell you, bruv. Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to the channel, dog. Damn, I think my D string went a little bit out of tune here. Yeah, welcome, friends. Welcome, Billy. Lose the army gear. How about, yeah, don't. Like, bro. Thank you, dog. Thank you, dog. Absolutely, be humble. Of course, dog. I don't think, I'm pretty sure there's not a single part of this that I have not portrayed, or I've portrayed being egoic. But, I don't know about you, Metal Jin. Thank you for listening, dog. But you're kind of, I think you're riding a weird wave, my dog. So I'd say take your own advice. Be humble. Be self-aware. But welcome to the stream. I appreciate you guys being here. But yeah, we're all a little bit mad down here. Yeah. Nice. That's cool, brother. You seem to be a guy that doesn't have good style or taste. Not to throw salt, but it's all good. Can't all make the cut. Yeah, but orienting that a pan flute in the key of E is proven to be pretty challenging. Yeah, it's definitely rode in a boxcar before. What's a boxcar? Boxcar. I don't know if that's some sort of metaphor, but no clue, brother. But thank you for thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing your truth. Yamunda Yamandu Costa. Interesting. I can't say how to you, man. Yamandu Costa. Yeah, not familiar. I'm assuming that's an artist, yeah? And welcome to this live stream. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Yeah, I like to really just sort of create a space that's meditative, offering kind of just connecting to the music, the resonance patterns of the music. Just kind of trying to create, yeah, a very mellow sound experience and inviting people that are sort of resonating with various sorts of parts, yeah. I like it. What's up, beautiful people? Much love. Why, thank you, thank you. File. File. Yeah, this is a violin bow that I was using here. I think we go back to standard tuning for here to sort of align that with the pan flute. Yeah, it's pretty dope though. It's gonna snow. It's gonna snow soon in Canada here. In the next 2 days, it's gonna be snowing, which I'm actually pretty hyped about. I don't know why. Snow for whatever reason it's very relaxing. Doesn't happen a lot out here too, so. Snowed last night. Yeah, it's man, this weather in March or whatever we're yeah. April, yeah, late March, whatever the fuck we are. I'm forgetting what's where exactly. Yeah, March. Yeah, yeah. That's accurate. It's a trippy weather. Made mates just play the guitar. Bro, you're saying spoken like someone that's not the target audience. Very, very effectively true. Yeah, if this is not for the homie, for Jamie or whatever your name is, brother or sister. No, I'm not. I'm sorry, brother. I'm not your mute jukebox AI slop creator that you're seeking. You know, I'm not gonna sit there and just play and like, no, no, I don't wanna say shit. I'm not gonna filter myself, brother. Get a clue. I'm happy to play guitar. I'm happy to hold space and facilitate this journey. But I'm absolutely going to engage in dialogue, monologue. That's the nature of being a YouTuber. Welcome to YouTube. Now, the nature of it is this is a YouTube stream. You know, I can genuinely do whatever it is at any given second. That's sort of the nature of it. I'm happy to perform guitar. I'm happy to answer questions, help people learn guitar. You know, pass on the torch, kind of just, yeah, embody that. But, you know, those are the breaks. Those are the breaks. Let's see if I can find a way to properly hold this. True. I can do some beautiful things with a looper. I agree, dog. Usually I loop through Ableton, but I like to sort of challenge myself too. I like to challenge. It's just kind of fun. It's engaging to try to exercise. Basically, doing like multiple things at once. You know, creating like a dynamic that's juggling multiple things within that. I'm trying to sleep, but you're making me laugh, dude. Replies are fun. Facts. Thank you, friend. I just try to. Yeah, no, we can. Yeah, yeah. Enough of that. It's the most of that. That was the most polite no I've ever heard. Hey, thank you, brother. I have to say, I mean, I'm not really, I'm not always equipped to throw salt or not even throw salt to project to balance people's projections or you know just I don't know. But let's be real, homie was just asking in such a way where some people they have this weird mentality. They're like, hey, bro, we're here for the music. Hey, don't talk, dog. Or you know, again, they're there for some weird. They think I give a flying fuck in the most polite way, respectful way. They think that like they're gonna somehow change the entire nature or my entire belief system about how I desire to be a YouTuber. I'm just gonna change. I'm gonna wake up one day, but you know what? You know what? Maybe I should just stop doing this. Stop speaking my truth. Stop trying to philosophize. just shut off my brain and just, become some sort of, mute jukebox kind of fellow where I'm just saying nothing. Maybe I'll just change the whole direction of my channel because homie's really feeling it. Because homie just wants to hear some guitar. I don't know. Yeah, it's again, I'm not trying to perpetuate to death. I just find it entertaining, but I find it personally entertaining. Because again, Jamie's been fine. Hell, everyone's been pretty dope. I think there was that one dude that was kind of being a dink, but no matter, it's like, people are dope as fuck. People are dope as fuck. There's the 1% of the 1% that like to come in. They're trolls. They're projecting. They're whatever they are. But, we've been through this a billion times. They're not the target audience. And I kind of just like to, say some stuff. Bamboozled him good with your friendly note. Sure. Well, it's like, in the simplest right, and again, in a respectful manner, I guess maybe some streamers, some people, that they don't like to just be blunt, or authentic, or just honest. They don't like to authentically communicate. For me, that's not the case. I think it's actually valuable for them, for me to kind of be very transparent and being like, hey, bro, like, just because you think this, that, the other, maybe other streamers or, other YouTubers won't be blunt and blatantly honest with, I don't know, what they think. They're just going to tell people that XYZ is probably not the best way. Like, they've gone through a billion streams and they think they can just kind of bully or be project negativity. It's like, I don't know. I like to poke holes in that narrative. Anyways, I'm getting derailed. I'm getting very derailed. But appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Hey, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. I'm just, improvising everything. Improvising life. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't really know. I am trying. I'm trying to do some cool stuff. I don't know, musically. I'm giving it a go. Wow. Whoa. Wait, what? This guy's obsessed with who? Whoa, what? Did we have a homie just pop on and try to drop some political ideologies? And like, what? Well, no matter what, thank you for coming here, brother. Thank you for sharing your truth. You're trying. But yeah, we're not here to drop political ideologies and religious ideals. No, nothing against that. But we're a music stream, brother and sisters. We're brothers and sisters. This hat is sweet. Nice. Thank you so much. I love this hat too. This hat makes me happy. It levels up my creativity somehow. I don't know. Man, I honestly don't know how classical guitarists do it. I gotta say, hats off to classical guitarists that can do this style, like this or something, or whatever they do, so effectively. I get to a point where I can do it for some elements, but then eventually the technique just gets sloppy. It loses some of the, the energy. Sing to you. Not today, but thank you for the interest. Just be yourself, buddy. I am being myself. Welcome to me. Welcome to this place. I don't really have any desire to not be myself. That sounded so cool. Thank you, brother. Thanks, Whammo. Appreciate you here, dog. What do I like to play? I don't know. I don't know if that's a percussive style, but there was a guy in front of my hood who used to play John Mayers. I think you mean John Mayers there. John Myers? Yeah, I'm trying. I'm not the best percussive acoustic guitarist. I'm trying. I can incorporate elements to challenge myself. But yeah, I need to go to sleep. That sounds good. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you, miss. something. Yeah. Oh yes, I'm 31. I'm 31, friend. I'm one of those weird genetic blends where I'm gonna look like I'm like 20 till I'm like 50, which is great, you know. But yeah, I'm 31. It's peak YouTuber time. That's it. All right, so I'm gonna try to incorporate this here. SRV, no idea, friend. No idea what genre or SRV is. Let's see if I can play around with this here. Trying to flip this thing on the side. There's a way. I know there is. There's a perfect way. There's a perfect way to find this. Maybe it's like this? No, that's not it. That's not it. Just about here. All right, that was not bad. Wasn't great, but it's not bad. I fuck with that. I like the Spangle. I quite like Spangle. Spangle, yo, yeah, Spangle's dope as fuck. Have not listened to Spangle in a long time, but excellent producer. I've actually been a massive fan of Ashez, Ashez, and what's it called, Skyzia. You may or may not be familiar. It's more like underground, modern electronic music. But Skyzia, Sky, SIA. Highly recommend. If you're into like really dope, beautiful electronic music that's like very underground, very high quality, Skyzia. Something I just discovered. He's an artist, phenomenal artist. Discovered him like a few days ago actually. You know, the Spotify DJ just threw this incredible artist at me. It's magical. Sounds like a rider and a horse talking to someone on another drum. To another drum and a guitar voice. Interesting. Yeah, honestly, it can get so intricate, incorporating, you know, the guitar voicings with a good percussive element. It's tricky. Like, I think, I'll be honest, I'm like decent, but there's like you can get so intricate with it, where, you know, you're hitting like really beautiful guitar voicings. Where you're just like perfectly in sync, which is I'm kind of attempting to do. I'm kind of struggling to get. I need like a good guitar stool or something, because this chair is not equipped for this. It's just not equipped for this weird, awkward djembe guitar combo. Whatever. It is what it is. Damn, it's just, yeah, it's intervening at every given bit. finding the way. I need to be sideways, I think, to do it most effectively. But hey, you know, you gotta multitask, you gotta exercise different parts of your brain to grow and expand neural connections. Ashes, yeah, it's Ashes, but with a Z. Ashes is a separate artist. Ashes. It's like Ashez, and then Skysia. Not an X though. It's SkYsia. Yeah, SkYsia. Super dope artist. Honestly, if you're into electronic music, very good. Dialogue is like playing the drums. I really like that vibe. Thank you, friend. Thank you, Crin Girl. I liked it too. That was actually like a very successful little glimpse into how that's supposed to sound. Again, I'm kind of trying to like play around. I wonder if I just angle this like bench thing I'm sitting on in such a way. Yeah, this might be the move. This might be the move. Because I want to create an angle where I can angle my jambe. You gotta be like gentle. Like the perfect amount of bounce. It's like we're suddenly in some Peruvian jungle. Thank you for coming on. Needed some relaxing sounds. Oi, thank you. Thank you. And yes, thank you. I honestly, low key was kind of like, I spent like the last hour experimenting with like YouTube long format content stuff where I was like in the forest recording music, recording videography and editing. And I low key was like, you know what? Do I want to do a live stream? Like I was kind of like I would love to do a live stream, but I was also like almost feeling like, you know, I was like, maybe I should just meditate. Just meditate. But then a part of me was like, you know what? I want to just sit outside and listen to the sounds of the night. And that's where my mind kind of said, I was like, I want to play around with some drum stuff and listen to the sounds of the night. And then pop on the live stream and say hello to YouTube. You know, some days it's like my brain is just like, it's like I'll just pop on the live stream and do what I would regularly do. And then I can have this with this beautiful audience and community flowing through. Ashez. Yeah, it's Ash, A-S-H-E-Z. So it's a Z at the end. That's his thing. Are you in a storage? No, I'm not, Melissa. Thank you for the concern. No, I'm outside. I'm in my backyard. Nah, I know, I guess this does look maybe kind of skeezy, but no, I'm right. This is my room. I live in a beautiful complex. This is my outdoors. I go into the outdoors, you know, so my roommates or people who don't, you know, if I'm playing late at night, they're not getting woken up by music. Oh, thank you. Just listen to some Skies, yeah. Yeah, dude, Skies is so good. Literally, discovered him the other day. Insane. Like, if you're into electronic music, probably the highest tier. Like, the highest, it's like the sound. It's what you want to listen to. It's crazy. It's almost like tribal, spiritual, like underground, down-tempo bass music. Like, really good shit. The shit you'll hear at, like, electronic music festivals, you know, in this modern 2026. It's melodic, it's got intelligently woven basses, it's got like beautiful vocals. And I'll be honest, if I were to make electronic music, which I do intend in the future, it would probably be in a very similar realm to what Skazia is making. Like, it's got organic sounds, some vocal sounds, some tastefully layered melodies. It's like takes you on a journey. which makes sense because that's what that's the kind of music I make. Is it's sound journeys. I gotta find the right key. So we're here. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know. He's Heath Ledger's little bro. Interesting. Damn, that's insightful. I mean, technically, I'm older than Heath Ledger. I'm like 2, 3 years younger than, or older than when he passed. So technically, Heath Ledger is my little bro. Yeah, he does resemble Heath. Yes, sir. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. I don't know. I low key, I kind of jest because I've spoken of this all the time on my streams, but I get all these like these impressions. People are like, "Word, you look like Daniel Webber and Heath Ledger and Axel and Bon Jovi and all these things." And I'm gonna master. Trust. This is now a thing. It's gonna happen because I like to explore voice acting and acting, just creatively, tentatively. But I'm gonna get really good at doing a Heath Ledger impression, like really fucking good. I suck at it now. I kind of, when I'm chilling with my girlfriend, I sometimes just burst out in laughter and try to do a Heath Ledger impression. It kind of sounds like dog shit, kind of sounds decent, but I think I do a good job. But I'm eventually gonna get really good. Like I'm gonna just do a seamless Heath Ledger impression. It's pretty easy. It's just like a very subtle, almost low mid range, mid tone Australian accent. And that's obviously not it. But let us get back into focusing on trying to create something that's not easy to do. Let's make it happen. Let's do stuff. Let's just multitask. right, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's getting better. It's getting better. It's getting better. But honestly, should not waste your time trying to be someone else. Interesting. Who's what? Who's doing what to be what? I mean, I think you might be new to this channel, Kryn. You're not being rude. It's all good. Trust. I don't take people's personal projections seriously whatsoever. You know, I love to penetrate people's projections all day long. I'm a YouTuber. But yeah, I'm not trying to be someone else at all. No. Doing an impression of Heath Ledger and other famous musicians and actors at my own leisure to, have fun with people saying it because I love these actors. I love these musicians. It's high praise. It's high praise to these people. Yeah. But yeah, not once in anything I've done in this stream has been anything but me. You know? I love to be me. I love who I am. Lots of love for this avatar. But that being said, thank you for sharing, Kryn. And I agree with that message. People should be who they are. You should. You should be who you are. Speak your truth. Speak your authentic truth. Don't give a fuck. So we approve of that message on Ashay. Sounds like just brand new. Ah. Yeah, no, that was fun because, for me, that's, I would say that's like not a strength of mine, is juggling percussive elements on top of guitar. I think it sounds super beautiful. Interesting. Absolutely all art is theft. I mean, sure. Usually, yeah. If people suck, absolutely. If people suck, art is theft. Yeah. I think I get what you're saying. I don't know. For me, like, this is... for me, I kind of adopted this perspective in an early age. For whatever reason, I personally am not attracted to doing creative things if it's not novel, if it's not new. I've noticed this over the years. I've been a performance artist for coming up to 17 years. I'm a tutter, I'm a dancer, acrobatic, guitarist, whatever, right? I do performance art. And I personally, I'll be honest, it's as simple as that. If I'm not doing something new and creative, if I'm not innovating a new dimension of a creative thing, I get bored to tears. Like, that's the facts. It's literally like, I would have given up long time ago, I'm sure. I mean, I wouldn't have, but if, someone were in my shoes, I would have given up if I was not powerfully diving into new and novel creative dimensions. Because again, doing the same thing everyone's done over and over again, like in any modality, even if it's like a dance move or, it's some sort of thing, it bores me to tears. It doesn't inspire me. It doesn't evoke me to take action. So that's where what I do, it's all pretty novel, but that's obviously intentionally so. It's because I'm bored to shit of stuff that people do over and over and over again that's not original. It's just the way my mind works. I can't get inspired and I can't like take action and engage myself if I'm not doing something new and fresh. That's just, again, that's how my brain works. And I guess it invites or inspires a lot of really cool stuff. I just love novelty. Anyways. I also love slapping stuff. Slap harmonics. Yeah. Sure. Not all art is theft, but all art is synthesis. Beautifully said. Nah, I don't think all art is theft. That's a blatant statement. Yeah. No, you're correct there, Dr. Office. I'd be absurd to think that what I'm doing is like truly new in this world. It's a new, I don't desire to copy anything. I try to make it my own. But I'll be honest, to me personally, I don't go out of my way to look at I don't study every given dimension of art. I don't understand all the different artists out there. I purposely, in many ways, stay in my own lane. I focus on the music that I really love and am connected to. So for me, a lot of these creative explorations I've never seen anyone do. Very intentionally so. I'm intuitively channeling it. I'm pulling these threads, knowing that I've never seen any other artist do it. You're correct. Is there 1,000% is going to be other artists that have done something similar at some phase of their journey. Absolutely. But yeah, I think it's just about creative channeling. Like you get to, it's almost like in a spiritual sense, right? When you slip into a flow state, like you're creating something, whether it's like dance, acting, creating whatever, right? You can genuinely suspend the mind. Like you step outside the mind and you let it flow through you. Often if I wasn't on a live stream trying to perform music, I would probably be doing some unhinged shit. Like I'd be doing some unhinged creative stuff where I'd be experimenting with weird vocal things and mixing in this and picking up and shredding on the electric guitar. Like I'd just be doing stuff that doesn't try to sit to any mold or dimension. And yeah, I think it's good to just get profoundly experimental. And you don't have to always be conscious of where that experimental energy is flowing through, nor should you desire to. But of course, there's so many humans in the world. I'd like to believe that a lot of humans have come across similar stuff. That's awesome. You're just a really inspired person. Nice. Whoa. Yeah. Thank you, Kryn. Thank you. Welcome to this channel. Yeah. I am blessed to be pretty inspired. Like I haven't woken up in like probably several years and not been like powerfully inspired to like pick up my guitar and just play. Just like there's always a creative modality that I think I really desire to be a part of. And it hasn't always been that way, of course. I mean, I've just centered my life around performance art and really desired to really just, engage deeply in these creative dimensions. And as I've done it for about 17 years, very consistently, it's genuinely been life-changing. Like a lot of what this YouTube channel is centered around is all the different ways that the creative energy manifests, be it philosophically, be it energetically, and all the different perspectives that I think really play into letting yourself just authentically express yourself. Like it's all connected. It's not just about playing a guitar and, playing an instrument. There's a deeply woven thread that connects all how people give themselves permission to authentically express themselves. And that's kind of a huge part of being a performance artist, right? Is a lot of people, performance artists, non-performance artists, whoever, a lot of us, we suppress ourselves. We really actively, like we're suppressing ourselves. We're very self-conscious just by default. We have to learn to step outside of our perspectives and be self-aware, especially when you're on maybe a camera or you're in front of an audience or whatever you're doing. Like we have to like really learn to sort of step outside of ourself and really just, offer authentic presence. It's a penetrating thing in society. Like it's very important, I feel, though. Synthesis is when you combine things to make something new. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. I agree. I love synthesis, like the word itself, and yeah, the dimension of that. I mean, obviously we're in a very bizarre time where I wouldn't say you would associate that, but with, artificial intelligence and all the weird, strange, dog shit, bullocks kind of like AI tools to create quotations, hard quotations, to create art, it's like, damn, like we're in a very weird time where people are definitely, we're going in a very devolved direction, but c'est la vie, friends. It's an old quote about art. I look gray. Huh. I don't know what to say about that. Did you? Yeah. Mike Dawes. Mike Dawes is great. Huh. I'm pretty sure that's a personal question, dog. But I have one partner. I mean, I've practiced non-monogamy in the past, and it works pretty well. But I typically lean towards one partner, and she's exceptional. And yeah, if you're a healthy, emotionally intelligent partner, and you hold space for your partner, you don't really need anything more than just like one very healthy, regulated relationship. But you know, each to his own. Each to his own. I don't pass judgment. All right, I should try to integrate this drum. This drum's just sitting here. Magic. Blessed. Let's give this a shot. What time is it right here? Very nice. Just checking on my social media briefly. Should I get a job? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Depends what your prerogative is. Depends what your prerogative is. I like your jacket. Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. This is a Titan jacket from Arcane Coda. Yeah. Yo, what mic are you using? Picking up the bells clear enough to make a speaker peak, but your mic didn't. Huh? Pick up one of those bells are clear enough to make a speaker peak. Gotcha. I don't know what you mean by speaker peak. This is not a microphone. It's just the microphone that's in a part of this is just, yeah, the standard Google Pixel microphone. So the internal microphone, the Google Pixel. I'm not using a microphone beyond that. No. I have a preamp in here. So you're basically just hearing the natural sound of the preamp. No mic, not mic'd up. I want to get a nice lav mic though. I need to invest in a high quality lav mic that I can kind of connect to make all the sound crispy. That being said though, with the sort of sound setup, like unless I'm on Ableton using an audio interface, not a lot of value in being mic'd up right now. I gotta experiment though. I gotta figure that out, I feel. It's a Mayflower Descendants. I'm a Mayflower Descendants. Huh. I don't know what to tell you about that. Very nice. Yeah, and get some samples down. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the perspective, Doctor Officer. Nah, yeah, bro. I definitely, when I'm on my regular streams, you know, when it's not later in the night, I stream inside, equipped, you know, plugged into Ableton through my interface. So I do all sorts of like looping and live recording, and it's a lot more mastered. This is just me chilling outside, playing a guitar, listening to the sound of the night sky and stuff, listening to chimes, just chilling. Yeah. But you're right, probably I should probably really try to look into a beautiful lav mic to make this audio experience, even if I'm just chilling outside, to make it like crisper. Sounds so beautiful. I'm choring away, drinking tea, and it sounds peaceful. Why, thank you, Mish. Thank you, Mish. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this flow. The guitar, it's feeling good. It's feeling great. This seat here, this like throne seat, lounger thing, not ideal. Not ideal for the seat setup. I got lazy learning guitar. I need to continue. Yeah. Heck yeah. You should continue. If anything, if there's anything that I love to promote, is this is your sign from the universe. I'm the sign from the universe. You know, speaking through, universe speaking through me. Pick up your guitar. Practice your guitar. Yeah, my hands are getting kind of cold though. Not surprising though. Whatever you're doing, it's working. Why, thank you, Kryn. It is. Cold hard facts. Life is working very well for me. Yeah. And of course the guitar. Yeah, that was freaking me out when I asked the Chinese people to end the chat. What? What? When I was asked these Chinese people to end the chat, guys, and their stock, huh? What? I'm so confused, dude. You're having your own little monologue out here. So good stuff. I played with FL Soundbridge. Yeah. Word. And just download VST. Never actually gone to the full-fledged producing. Word. Yeah, I fuck with Ableton. I've been fucking with Ableton heavy. You're probably right. I mean, again, I'm like a musician, sound journey, composer. I consider myself like a composer, which I think I do compose music, so it makes sense. But to bridge worlds into like being a producer, like to make like crazy, trippy, mind-bending sound journeys, it's gonna happen one day. It's going to happen, like without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, I'm in the chapter. I'm learning to like, master and equalize my own music, like the acoustic music that I make. Learning to do external instrument-related recording, like studio recording music. But one day I will get into that place where I'm gonna be like, fuck it. I'm gonna just devote my life to learning producing, and like I'm gonna make some crazy dope music, like electronic music, because that stuff I love. I love that with all my heart and soul. But as a musician, I'm just taking it one day at a time. Half the time, I'm just making music, juggling YouTube. I'm on the quest right now. My recent whole new portal has been, of course, YouTube. Being a music YouTuber has literally transformed my life for the better a millionfold. I mean, I've known this for a long time. I've been like passionate about YouTube and like, you know what, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. And fast forward 8 months, going from 0 subscribers to whatever we're at now. I think we're at 1,500, 1,550 or something. I don't know, 1,530. But whatever we're at is like, we're doing good. And I'm actually about 3 weeks off. That's why I'm here. This is why I'm grinding streams. It's like in about 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks tops, I'll be monetized. I'll officially be monetized, ad revenue, whatever. And that's an exciting chapter because I'm like, damn, like who would have thought? Who would have thought? But yeah, no, it keeps me passionately inspired. Like I do these live streams every day for multiple hours. I connect with incredible people from all over the world. I get to connect with other musicians. I get to perform. It inspires me. It inspires me to create high quality content. It inspires me to put out music every single day. Like I write music literally every single day. Sometimes when I'm on the stream, sometimes when I'm just like weaving together pieces. And honestly, it hasn't always been this way. But also life is really good. I have a really beautiful, blessed partner. I feel I'm blessed to have my partner in my life. I got lots of variables. I got cool community. I got lots of support. Life is chill. So YouTube is just the cherry on top. I'm like, sick. I'm doing YouTube stuff. But I'll be honest, it's a grind. Like, it's a fucking grind. At least right now, until it's not. Whoa. I messed up that legato combo very powerfully. All right. I think it's high time to exit this place and go into here. So we're in the secondary room. Welcome, welcome, friends. Free Bird would be nice as well. Interesting. Not sure how to perform Free Bird. I think that's a meme song if I'm not mistaken. I like air frying food. Me too. I've been air frying so much food. I hope it keeps evolving for you, man. It confused me too much. Good stuff to play with FL. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, the key for me at least is evolve externally as a musician. Don't try to force the process of learning, say, a DAW, like a digital audio workshop, too much. For me, I just write music, I just refine my ability to play guitar, and eventually I just get good at, you know, producing music, like studio recording and playing around with Ableton. It's a steady process. See, from my perspective, I'm for one woman. I'm a Korean K-pop star, and a Korean. Wait, what? An actress. Get weird as all the time, but the guys were, huh? What? See, from my perspective, I'm for one a woman, okay, and a Korean K-pop star and an actress, and get weird as all the time. Whoa. So you're a Korean K-pop star, you're saying you are. Huh. Interesting. Well, congrats. Congratulations. I'm glad you flipped onto here because yeah, I don't know. I don't know how YouTube is, but I've been told from my other audiences that it's a pretty weird wilderness out there. It's a pretty weird place, and that's kind of part of what I'm trying to do on this YouTube, YouTube channels. I'm trying to create a channel that's kind of different, like a meditative safe space that promotes this, that, authentic thinking and metaphysical philosophy. And I don't, yeah, I think there's a lot of weird YouTube streamer channels out there. Again, I don't know from personal experience, but cool. Any August Rush vibes? Any August Rush vibes? I mean, absolutely, bro. No, I can't do I can't do it that well. I mean, at least not on that angle, but I've honestly only recently watched August Rush, but I've been playing guitar in a similar style as August Rush for like 5, 6 years now. Wow, it feels weird. My hands are kind of cold from being outside, so I think my hands just need to warm up a little bit. You play video games. I doubt it's a real K-pop star too. Kind of seems that person's a little bit bonkers, but I mean, if she's really doing K-pop, then hey, yeah, sweet. The dogs are out. Nice. Do I play video games? I doubt it's resist of that. Hell yeah. Nice. Look me up, rocket scientist. Yeah, I'll check you out. I'll check you out, miss. I'll check you out on once I end the stream. I mean, if you're doing the K-pop thing, nice. Honestly, I really enjoy Korean culture. I enjoy Korean culture, so that's tight as fuck. If you're doing the Korean K-pop thing, I doubt it's so. Do I play video games? I don't play video games actually. I just make music. I make music. I go dancing. I dance. I'm a tutter. So that's what I do. I feel I treat life as a video game. But I used to play video games. Like I used to play lots of Maple Story and RuneScape when I was a kid, of course. And things like Guns the Duel. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Guns the Duel. That's a game that I was really hyped on as a kid. It looked like Johnny Depp and Heath Ledger had a baby. Nice. Nice. Thank you. That's high praise. Guns is wild. Oh, damn. Did you really? Brother, I was an A class case styler. A class. Like, I fucking, like, that doesn't mean anything, A class. But I mean, I'm like, I case styled at like 12 years old. That's part of why my fingers are also so, like, dexterous. I can fuck shit up on guns. It's great. Yeah, Guns the Duel is amazing. It's a great game. That makes me happy to know because obviously Guns is getting re-released. It's getting re-released on Steam, and I got to try the beta. Actually, I played the closed beta. I don't play video games, but for Guns, I'll spend an hour or something, doing some crazy chaos style shit. That game is probably the best video game that ever exists. Like, dead ass. But Jedi Knight was better, so I played the. Yeah, fair enough, bro. Jedi Knights, I've never played that. I think I know what it is. But yeah, thank you for the compliment, other friend. I again, I'm gonna learn how to do a Heath Ledger accent, a Johnny Depp accent, a Bon Jovi accent, Axl Rose accent, a Daniel Webber accent. Basically, all the people apparently I look like, and then I'm just gonna start like flipping through characters. I can't do that right now, but eventually that's what I'm gonna do. No way. Thanks for letting us know. Nice. Nice. Hands are slowly warming up. I think we're gonna do is gonna go back to drop C. Yeah, back to drop C. Because drop C is really dope. Okay, it's a two. What's her name? S2 Soul Young 2. What is your favorite part, would you say? What was your favorite part of being a K-pop star? What is your favorite part of doing this? Rest in peace, Heath. I think it'd be hilarious, yeah, but like, yeah, my name's Heath Ledger. What's going on, bro? And then I'd be like, yeah, brother. I don't know. I would probably botch it right there, but then I would just pop into Johnny Depp, and then I don't know. I don't know how to voice act them all, but do you do you puzzling and popping too? Puzzling, no. I can pop and lock though. Yeah, like I do like lots of like popping when I'm like transitioning between tut combos. Yeah. Now dance is awesome. Dance is awesome, bro. Reminds me of Yvette Young. Nice. She's tight. She's great. She's an excellent guitarist. You look like Joseph Gordon-Levitt from Leapers. I don't think I've ever gotten that one. I'm not sure, bro. I think Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he's got more of a, you know, I was watching Tomorrowland Music Festival on here traveling. Oh, nice. Bro, he do look like Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Well, that's high praise. I love Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He's a legend. He's a what's the word? He's a national treasure. So you're saying you're watching Tomorrowland Music Festival. Well, you've got an interesting taste in human stuff, Miss K-pop star. Cause like genuinely, yeah. I gotta say, I love part of what I'm gonna do is as a YouTuber, once I'm doing like full-time YouTube and receiving full-time income, I'm just gonna start traveling the world. Like that's the key things. I'm gonna start going to like Australia and Japan and Thailand, just doing YouTube stuff and probably going to lots of music festivals. I love music festivals. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, dog. Thank you, friend, stranger. Thank you for this. Thank you for the compliment. Every time I pop and someone's saying, "You look like X." Honestly, yeah. I don't know what to say. I kind of say this to to my partner. I'm like laughing. I'm like, uh, What was I saying? Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I guess it's, oh yes, I'm basically destined. I think genetically I'm destined. Maybe that's the truth. Is genetically I was destined to be an actor or a musician because I just look like so many different actors and musicians. So it's like, even though I've never felt that way, maybe just genetically I just was just somehow destined to be some sort of, I don't know. All right, let's whap this thing. I gotta say the highlight of this stream has definitely been truly trying to force incorporate this drum here. It's been like a solid number of days. Wow. Whoa, what? Okay, dude, you just have one of those faces. Nice. Thanks, Kryn. I've never. Yeah, nice. Cool. I have a face. This is true. Every way you look like a celebrity, bro, and you can play that guitar. Thank you. Thank you. I can play the guitar. Nice. I don't know. I've always told myself since I was young, um, I don't want to be famous ever. Like, actually, like, I don't give a flying fuck about fame or being successful in the music industry or the creative industry. I do want to have a lot. I do want to be really rich. I'll be honest. I do want to achieve resource, and I wouldn't mind, being successful at XYZ, but I want to do so in a very particular way. I want to not just be a person that's like a celebrity, but that would be just, that seems lame. I'll be perfectly honest. It just doesn't seem like a good move. Maybe as a professional YouTuber, sound journey, philosopher type fellow, sure, that'd be tight as fuck. That's the direction we're going, but I don't think I would ever, it would not really do it for me. I've never, even as a kid, I was like, I never desired to just, I wanted to be a rock star, surely, but I didn't want to be like a celebrity. That felt weird. Of course, I'm not saying I am a celebrity, of course. But yeah, it seems like a really weird, almost like empty goal to just be a celebrity. I'm looking at the news right now. The crude oil prices. Huh. I'll be honest, dog. I don't think I've ever in my life looked at oil prices. No. I've never looked at oil prices, but that's good to know that the oil, or that's not, maybe that's guess not good to know. Get that symmetrically, yeah, blessed. Nice, nice, facts. I don't know, yeah. Literally what Wamo said. Nice. I'll be honest, I've, for most of my life, not given a fuck about material looks. Like, I've just not, for whatever reason. Maybe it was just a weird imposter syndrome, but I have to say, the one meme, there's that weird meme where they're just like, mogging everyone. They're just like doing some weird mogging. For some reason, that was not even a part of my generation. That makes me die of laughing. Like, I'm like, wow, that's like, I didn't even know jawline was a thing that people could just like flex on each other. Never even knew that was a thing. But I always just died of laughing when everyone's just like flexing on each other's like jawlines. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, this can't be real. Like, this can't be a thing. All right, we're back in drop C. We're back in drop C. Hey, we're back in drop C. It's scary. Being famous will let you teach. Yeah. Will let you teach more people easier. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think it's not about like fame versus not fame. I think it's about being self-aware and fully developed as a person. Like, having integrity, having values, having a strong moral compass. Like, once you've hit a certain phase in your life where you know who you are, you have a strong dimension of integrity, then sure, if you want to become a famous person, sick. I'm sure that would serve you. But I think before you fully developed as a person, like your character is developed, so to speak, I think it's a dangerous thing. It's a dangerous slippery slope. If you are not truly fully rooted in who you are,
then yeah, it's almost like it bypasses in some rights. You give yourself, give you pain, give you fame, give you power, give you money, and you basically can like kind of like implode on yourself. Like it's weird. I don't know. Again, I'm not an expert. I've never been famous. Can't say from personal experience, but I feel like it's a very dangerous game one's playing. Like if you're just like bam, you're a person who's not even fully developed with your integrity, with your character of who you are and your values, and suddenly you have this power, fame, and money thrusted at you. Like say a person who becomes a famous actor and they're like, "Whoa, I'm a famous actor," and they make a bunch of money and they're thrusted into this complex world. I think it's a recipe for disaster in most cases. It's not even like a, it's not, it's pretty obvious why. I admire someone who can achieve fame through talent. Beautiful. I do too. Honestly, you're right there is, artists like prodigies, like Marcin and Alexander Misko. And these are just some of my favorite musicians, so that's where my mind goes. But and Leonardo DiCaprio too. He's a pretty dope dude. I mean, I don't know how he actually is, but I love his acting. I like Leonardo DiCaprio, his acting. Like what a guy. The music was beautiful, but honestly, it makes me want to just give massages like I used to. Huh. That's wild, Grin Girl. But huh. So the music is beautiful, but it makes me want to give massages. I mean, massages is yeah. Who doesn't love massages? I fuck with massages very much. Nah, Bitcoin is no good. Exchange Bitcoin for cash is dodgy as hell. I want nice, famous people. Yeah. People are too mean nowadays. We need more role models. I agree so much with that, dude. That's why I love people like Andy McKee, people like Keanu Reeves, and like there's some actors out there. There's a couple actors that are seriously like Timothy Chalamet seems like a pretty good guy. There's a lot of like actors out there and musicians that are really dope. But it's who knows, you might be crazy too. Nice. Some people are crazy. Huh. What is going on in this chat here, man? We have give people so much money and they will do coke. Yeah, that's a strong argument. I mean, I've never been one for coke, but I think yeah, people have addictive tendencies. Humans like to abuse things. And until people have like, worked through those patterns, I think it's a dangerous slope. But hey, don't even have a bank account. Don't even have a bank account. I don't know how to make money. Juggalo Scrubble. I don't know, bro. I think you're killing it. I think you're killing it, Whammo. You're killing it, dog. There's, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out one day, man. I thought internet money was impossible. Also, and now I make income. Nice. On YouTube. Yeah, not much, but some. Yeah, bro. Honestly, I think it is surely, to Hunter, it's a belief. You get it, brother. It's a belief. And obviously, yeah, you and I, we're new kids on the block. I haven't even entertained the thought of actually, you know, cashing paychecks from YouTube still feels like a surreal thing. And I'm not cashing paychecks yet, but in 3 weeks' time, when I officially get monetized, I can receive sponsorships officially, blah, 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 blah. There's going to be a future where I'm going to be like making money. That's the whole point. But it's a surreal experience to think about it. And honestly, to this day, I honor the entirety of the process. Like this, the grind, the money is not it's not the goal. Money is great. It's a resource. It's a tool. It's a powerful tool. But money has never been the goal. Money is there's way too many things that money will never buy. YouTube money sounds fun. YouTube money is fun. Like YouTube money doesn't just sound fun. It's like it's just it's like a hacking the system. You're breaking open the system and you're transcending. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know. It doesn't even make sense. But you know, as a guy that's pulled the trigger on being a YouTuber, 8 months in or so, it's cool. It's once it's not even about again, I'm not even like a perfect example. I'm just a guy who's grinding away, finding some dimension of success. But it's the idea that you give yourself permission to see beyond the rabbit hole. That's what's really exciting. Like that's the most key thing is you see on the other side. You're like, oh word, wait, actually there is a whole nother deep rabbit hole of how you can attain, resource of income, monetary gains. Not just about YouTube, it's about Patreon, it's about XYZ, whatever. It's like if you apply yourself and you actually begin to develop a business, an audience, you start to exercise that mentality. Sky's the limit. Like sky's the fucking limit. But I don't know. I'm just having fun growing a community, exercising these skills, having some laughs, playing some guitar. It's all at face value, it's mega dope. It's mega fun. But of course, the money is life changing eventually. A minute as a compliment, a minute as a compliment, like it's really spiritual and soothing. Huh. A minute. Huh. I think you meant Aves. I don't even know what you're saying, but yeah, thank you. Oh, she meant it as a compliment, like it's very spiritual and soothing. Yeah, no, I did get, yeah. I took that as a compliment, absolutely. That was just derailing, but as a beautiful compliment. Thank you. Thank you, Corinne. Being original and creative is hard for YouTube, I would guess. I don't know. Being original and creative. That's the thing is, yes, yes, and yeah. I mean, yes and no. Like, being original and creative in life can be, quintessentially challenging to wrap your mind around. But if you're a creative person, like if you're determined, if you're almost in the simplest, right? This is the kind of caveat is, yeah, if you're the type of person that adds value to YouTube and you can apply yourself. So it's not only like you're like, okay, I know how to, build a business relating around content creation, but you also are blatantly honest with the fact that you know that you have some value to offer to the YouTube sphere. And it's weird because you need both. You can't just be like, okay, I have value, I'm a passionate person, but then you don't apply yourself and grind through the process of building a YouTube channel. But then you also need to be blatantly clear that yes, you do in fact know that what you're doing on, YouTube land or whatever you're doing does in fact have a target audience. So like, you know what, I'm gonna add something original, I'm gonna add something that is truly in demand in the realm of YouTube. It's just like there's a whole marketing, I think, dynamic to it where you got to really think about these things very clearly, but they're very healthy and empowering things to think about, I think. But I think, long story short, like, I say this also a billion times. In my opinion, the actual key to succeeding in YouTube is having extremely powerful vision. Now, this applies, I think, to everything in life, but it's really like if you have a vision, like you have like a vision, a mission, a purpose, almost like a mission statement that's so powerful, then that will really help facilitate a lot of powerful shifts. Man, I need to stretch. I need to stretch more, I think. I heard the second most quitting point for YouTube after 30 days is something like 2 years. Interesting. Yeah. I just watch videos on here. Yeah, no. Yeah, all the power to you. I just had channel views go up. I had channel seeing views go up. It's fun. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about that, Hunter. I don't know. Yeah. I think if a person is in 2 years in YouTube and they haven't seen like genuine success, like to a point where they're like they can like, oh yeah, I can write off any full-time job because they're translating their income like not tenfold, but like, they're making at least a full-time job and beyond, at least double, I would say. If they in 2 years have not hit that point, they've failed to successfully apply a strategy that actually works. It's like a person should realize that and I don't know, a lot of people, I hear Reddit forums where people are trying to like, be like very like uh optimistic about it. Like, oh yes, everyone takes time, eventually you'll get there, this and that. Yes and no, of course. Anyone can apply themselves for X amount of years and depending on your niche, sure, sure. But the truth of the matter is a person should realize that there is a time frame. Like if you're, 2 years in or 3 years in YouTube and you haven't achieved at least some monetary benchmark or some metric that you probably should have reached, there's a reason for that. It's good not to just like gaslight yourself. You got to be like clear as day. So yeah, if you've in 2 years you're probably not where you want to be, then maybe, rethink your strategy. Or even from then on, you probably haven't intelligently strategized your business plan from there. And maybe that's just, people, I don't know. I accidentally click send. Yeah. I watch videos on here and people. Something people. Something I watch videos on here too. People shouldn't be trying to make it a full-time job or replacement. Treat it as a hobby and a passion. Yeah. 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 Well, that's the thing is, yes, absolutely. Like people should. It's almost like it goes deeper than that. The real witch. It goes way deeper than that. Not only should people not treat it as a full-time job, they actually need to transcend the model of what it means to work a job, because most people, like, again, I'm on YouTube. I've been doing this, like, streaming for hours and hours a day for the last 6 months, like multiple hours a day, seeing many incremental gains. But to tell someone, if you tell someone, hey, you're going to become a YouTuber, you're going to be a streamer or whatever you're going to do, and you're not going to make a single cent for like 9 months, like, you're not going to, it's not going to happen. And that's okay. Because in those 9 months, eventually you'll open up a model where you could make far more. Most people will kind of will think that's insane. Like, most people, if you're working a full-time job and you think your time is worth $20 an hour, 25 or 30 or $40 an hour, most people will like be like, that's insane. Like, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to be like, oh, so you're telling me for 9 months you're gonna put hours and hours a day to then eventually unlock a model of income that is not a full-time job. You could work a couple hours in a day at most and make great money if you're a full-time massive YouTuber. And, like, again, it's not about full-time job versus part-time job versus this, that. No, you basically have to split open and transcend the entire model of what income is. Like, you really have to. It's a bizarre thing, but yeah, but in the simplest way, yeah, you got to also just do it because you love it. You do it from pure passion. Like, I love every single second. Maybe, like, there's moments here and there where I've done, like, 5 hours of live streaming a day where I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna take a break. But the reality is, I love growing this YouTube. I love conceptualizing. I love the energy and time I put into, and what I've gotten back from this YouTube channel so far has been astounding. And the core reason for that is because this is intentional. Everything of what I've been crafting, it's extraordinarily intentional. It's all extraordinarily rooted within a vision, within various visions. So, there's a lot to unpackage there, but absolutely, I think people got to learn, if they want to successfully grow a YouTuber, be an entrepreneur, you actually have to completely change your perception of income and money. You have to transcend the regular model of income and of how you value your time. This is an invariable truth. And of course, yes, you also have to suspend the idea that you're ever going to make money because you're doing it for the passion. Like, you do it because you love this. And that's kind of a part of YouTube that blows my mind is, I mean, I haven't heard a lot of people succeed that, maybe are not passionate about whatever it is their niche they're doing. You should 1000% love every fucking second of what you're doing. You should. Fun always whoop, whoop doo. Facts. No, I'm not even trying to talk about the money I make from YouTube. Yeah, people just hear and don't want to offend. Yeah. Oh, I see. Nah, it's all good. I hear you, Hunter. I hear you, Hunter. You're just nah, it's good, brother. I don't take that. I take that. I know which intention you're saying with that. I know that people can make a living off of YouTube videos. Yeah. This is your creation you can share, like making a video game. I don't know, that sort of is a lie though, because I want to be honest. No, I don't even want to talk about the money rooms. People just want to hear. Yeah. No, it really is though. Like, that's the idea, is like, for me, like a guy like myself, right? The absolute potential of creating like a successful platform, like a community platform that expands off of like the creation of music, of teaching, of expanding philosophically, like, connecting all these dots. It is genuinely an infinite rabbit hole that I'm like extraordinarily. I see the long term game. I see the end, like the vision, the long term vision with how this can play out. And yeah, it is beautiful, yeah, that people can definitely live off off of YouTube. Like it's you see it all the time. I see creators, some of my favorite creators are like, success stories who are just explaining, oh yeah, I was just a dude grinding out YouTube, traveling, doing some comedy here there, or oh yeah, I was just a, actor, comedian, blah blah blah, and then YouTube just started to go off. They were just grinding, grinding, grinding out of love, of a passion, out of vision, thriving in their life. And then suddenly now they're fast forward, I'm watching their videos for many years and they're a cushy, very confident, very competent YouTuber. But that's just it is their life. It's made their life such a beautiful, almost like dream. And again, this is not this is the 10% or the even lower than 10% of people that are succeeding in YouTube. But the fact of the matter is obviously it is a true reality. This is a reality that is a deeply rooted belief and a vision that many, many, many people have brought into life. And it's not just about YouTube. YouTube is like the top tier in my opinion. But many different people succeed. People succeed every day. Whether it's YouTube, whether it's anything, it's like it all starts here. You succeed in your head way before you succeed on any given metric. I speak of this all the time. I repeat this actually over and over and over again. Very, when I look at all the different elements of my life, there's not a single thing that I've ever done that I've been like, ever convinced that, oh, I'm probably gonna fail. It's like now my mind is always like dead set. I'm like, you know what? I've already succeeded. I've already won because, maybe I love the process or I love this element of this or I love just the romanticization of the experience. It's like you succeed in your mind way before you succeed again on any metric. And this is like an invariable fact. Oh, this angle is just so awkward. This angle on this spot right here is not good for the spine. For me, it'd be crazy if I succeeded in YouTube to go from homeless to anything important in society. Sounds insane. Yeah. I mean, you would be a success story hunter, and I would not be surprised. It's gonna take time, though. I mean, yeah. Where are you from? I am in British Columbia, so Canada. I'm in Canada. Yeah. How about you, miss? I think it looks like you're from Seoul. From Seoul. I actually really would love to go to Seoul, like Korea. Seoul. It just seems like a super fun subculture. Yeah. Koreans are very cool too, actually. South Korea, of course, yeah. It's funny, actually, from age 5 to age 10, my best friend was a Korean kid. He was this hilarious dude named Isaac. This is actually why, someone was talking about this game Guns the Duel. I was really into this game Guns the Duel because my best friend, this Korean dude, he introduced me to this game. Guns the Duel is a Korean game. It's made by a Korean company. It's primarily was, created in Korea. So I honestly love Korean culture. I actually really love it. I mean, it's probably like a Canadianized kind of Korean culture that I know, but still, it's like, it's kind of like, as a young kid, I've always appreciated it. Yeah, yeah. Nice. One second, one second. I'm going to do something right quick. Osho. There is no greater ecstasy than knowing yourself. Aye. Beautiful. Well, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Kim. Kim Seo Hyun. Sounds Korean. Yeah, my name is Ryan. Yeah, my name is Ryan. When you go when you go to Scott, huh? I'm not sure what Scott is. Mo's lawns can make $40 easy. Facts, facts. Yeah, my name is Ryan though. Nice to meet you. So you said you were a Korean. You did K-pop. You were like a K-pop musician. I guess how's that been going for you, Miss Kim or Miss Hyun? It's an aggressive loan agency. Wait, what? Huh. That sucks. An aggressive loan agency. My band was AOA, Aces of Angels. I'm an actress now. Beautiful. That's great. That's great. Man. Acting is fun. Yeah, I work in the film industry myself. Like I meet a lot of actors. I'm not really pursuing acting, more so pursuing YouTuber stuff and music. But yeah, I love acting. So I get that. In Vancouver, it's like the film industry is massive. It's known like as North Hollywood or Hollywood North. I'm shaped like an egg wearing a belt. Huh. Sweet. I don't even know what to say about that, dog. Yeah, what sort of. My dad owns a record company in South Korea. Nice. That's super dope. Seems like seems like you got some cool stuff going for you. Yeah, Miss Hyun. Yeah. Huh. Nice. Appreciate you sharing your truth, John. But I'm gonna give you. Oh, not gonna time. No, yeah, let's time you out, bruv. Gonna give you 10 minutes, brother. Gonna give you 10 minutes. You got 10. You've achieved. Yeah, a new achievement unlocked, brother. New achievement unlocked, John. 10-minute timeout badge. You got this. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. I couldn't say that with a straight face. I tried though. The delivery is way better with a straight face. uh, yeah, that's cool though. I mean, that's amazing, right? Again, what kind of stuff do you do in your acting? Like what kind of acting gigs do you do? Yeah. Like do you do like principal acting or like commercials or like verticals or something? Or like verticals are fun, I gotta say. I'm not sure if you're familiar, Miss Hyun. Verticals, they're actually more popular, I think, in China and Japan. They're like vertically shot miniature short films. For some reason, they're massive in Vancouver. They're like a meme. They're very strange. All types of role movies. Sweet. I must say that's awesome. Yeah, respect. I think what I'm gonna do, I've actually spoken about this openly, is once I'm making full-time income as a YouTuber, because like I said, I'm probably gonna start traveling in some time, save some money to do YouTube stuff. But I think in the coming years, what I'm gonna do is once I have, like a nice steady YouTube income and I've been traveling doing stuff, I'm actually probably gonna start pursuing commercial acting, like really pursuing it. I'll be like, you know what? I'm doing YouTube. YouTube's working, I'm doing this and that, then I'll just start, yeah, just going heavy into commercial acting. Because I don't know, I love the film industry. I meet tons of phenomenal people, but I would deeply love that. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Riri. Welcome. Me too. Yeah, I'm always this hat makes me happy. It's a one in a million. But yeah, no, dead ass though. I think it seems clear as day. It's like once I succeed in YouTube, I'm like, okay, I got money, I can, travel, I got this. Then I can go into the arduous world of working in the film industry where, you get to work with other people. So it's like I'll have money. I won't need money, but then I'll work in the film industry because it's fun. I'll do some acting gigs. I'll get a hardworking sort of flow, working with all the beautiful people in the film industry. And then I get to do commercial gigs where you can get buyouts. You get massive buyouts. Who doesn't want that? I would like to do a streaming playing tongue drum on top of a fire. Huh. And a fire watch in the upper Midwest. That's sick. Yeah, honestly, dude, I think uh, streaming seems to be just like, YouTuber as a whole. The more like dynamic and creative and tenacious you get with it, surely the more you will succeed. Like I think, when I'm gonna be going to like, I don't know, Australia and Japan and Thailand, I think that's gonna, who wouldn't want to see a person living their best life, chilling in some remote, you know, country, just streaming. I'll be doing the same thing I'm doing here, but in other countries, right? It's gonna be cool. It'll be a trip. Or Timothy Eaton. David is a producer and a headhunter. Ah. Or Timothy Eaton. David is a producer and a headhunter. Interesting. Don't really know what you mean by that. Yeah. You seem cool though. Again, you seem you're doing some cool stuff, Miss Kim Hyun. Because honestly, I commend you. Like an artist to another, definitely like it's good to yeah, you're doing like the model acting music thing. Like you're killing it. You're living the dream, miss. Peace. Peace, brother. Enjoy your night. I know I'm probably going to end the stream the next like 10, 15 minutes. I don't think I need to stretch this out too far. Yeah, the music production is in California. Wild. So you've been to California, yeah? I would love to go to California actually. That's like one of the major places on my list is I would love to go to California. Spend a lot of time there because actually my stepbrother's from there, but to go to California and do some cool music stuff. I think I would enjoy it very much. I guess have you ever been to Canada? Have you ever been to Canada, Miss Hyun? I know a lot of people. Cool. It's fun to know people, I must say. Up towards Vancouver. Oh, I see. Nice. Yeah, I go to Vancouver, well, all the time. That's where I work often. Well, very cool. If you're ever in Vancouver, yeah. Reconnected and disconnected and reconnected. And all those California girls. Sure. I mean, there's there's women literally everywhere in the planet. Everywhere on the planet. That's true. Nice. Well, yeah, if you're ever in Vancouver area, I'll be in the area, you know. Maybe we can talk in the real world. That'd be cool. I love meeting artists. I love connecting with artists. Yeah. Whew. I feel like I was sitting so weird when I was trying to whap out this drum stuff and kind of mix this together. Yeah, yeah. That's wild though. I mean, lucky you. I know quite a few like models and actors that's travel a lot. Like they love to travel. I guess it's like they often travel between where is it? There's this one particular place, my one friend, he's like a Ukrainian model. His name's Jan, like Jan Mark. He's always in Vancouver a lot, but he's in this one place in China. I forget where it is, but he travels back and forth a lot. Yeah. Have you been to the Edmonton Mall? Edmonton Mall. I don't think so. Is this in Edmonton? Like the Edmonton Mall? Edmonton Mall. Now what's going on there? Yeah. Yeah, imagine so it's in Edmonton. I think I know what the one you're talking about. There's like a world famous mall that's like yeah, it's like massive. I don't know. I don't know. Used to be one of the largest malls. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, vaguely familiar. Yeah. Magic. Ah, all right. So we'll probably close the stream the next 5 minutes or so. That is what we're hitting the 2 hour mark, and yeah, been rocking a lot of streams, doing a lot of YouTuber stuff today. It's been a good day though. It's been actually a good week, honestly. Been unlocking lots of cool stuff. Yeah, I feel really good about this week. Let's see if we can sort of weave together a little bit of this percussive dimension as we are here. Looks like my audience is disappearing. Oh, no, they're back. They're back a little bit. Wicked. Yeah. 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 Fuck, I'm excited as fuck. I'm excited as fuck to just continuously go down this interesting rabbit hole and start to travel. Honestly, like, damn. So much cool stuff around the world, especially when you're on that place where you have freedom to just, do YouTube stuff. It's an exciting reality. Yeah. Anyways, magical. Well, I think we're going to put it close to the stream. It looks like we're just quietly transitioning. Yeah, transitioning out of this. Welcome. Welcome, friend with looks like Russian or Ukrainian name. Yeah. Have I ever been to Amsterdam? I have not. I have not. I would love to go to Amsterdam, though. I would love to go to Amsterdam. Truthfully. Like, I don't smoke weed anymore, but of course, just Amsterdam just seems really cool. It's like an artistic place. How about yourself? I'm assuming you have been to Amsterdam. One sec. One sec. Beautiful, beautiful. It's expensive coffee shops or pot shops there. Yeah. Are you coming to Europe someday? Absolutely. You were just in New Zealand. Damn. That's legendary. New Zealand seems very chill. I've been very attracted to, very inspired by New Zealand. I would definitely love to go to Europe. Yeah. Again, like I have like a long list of places where I'd love to travel, like once I'm really locked in, making full-time YouTube income. But I think the first place I'm very attracted to Australia, New Zealand, laid back. Beautiful. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Miss Kim. Yeah. No, I definitely like I know Australia is really attractive to me. Thailand, Japan, um, Costa Rica. I don't know, a lot of weird places like Croatia. I'd love to go to Iceland. I have to really plan that out. I have to learn the Swedish language, but yeah. But honestly, just so much. That's very cool though. New Zealand and many parts like Leeds. Leeds would be very cool. Fun. Australia's fun. I took a helicopter. Damn, lucky you. Australia seems wild. Like I actually have a friend. She's a YouTuber. I met her through Australia or met her through YouTube. And she's Australian. She's a gem. Like we've talked a lot. I actually want to do a collaboration with her. Like she's a very beautiful soul. But I think I would love to meet her in Australia. But yeah, Australians are cool. Australians are cool from what I've seen. I don't know shit about it, truthfully. Like, well, I know very little, but I'm very attracted to Australia. It's very far away though. It's gonna take a long. It'll be a long trip. I'll have to plan a lot, but that'll be cool. Magic. And of course, Mr. I don't know how to say. I've been saying magic a lot for some reason these last like 3 weeks, but I love it. It's like Australian, an Australian sort of term. I don't know if I'll make it home tonight, but I can swim under the Tahitian moon. Oh damn, damn. Well, that's some lyrics, I assume. Wild. Rid. Ah, I see. Just flipping the lyrics. Well, anyways, thank you so much for chiming in. Yeah, I think we're going to officially put a close to the stream and just gonna make some pasta, watch some movies, or watch some Justified. But yeah, thank you so much for chiming in. And yeah, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Gonna do an outro now. And very much, yeah. If you're new to this channel and this resonates with you, feel free to subscribe. Yeah, I teach guitar and I do meditative sound journeys among various sorts of YouTuber stuff. Yeah, on the road to 4K watch hours, on the road to 10,000 subscribers. We'll be there whenever the fuck that happens. But yeah, thank you so much for chiming in. It's been beautiful. Appreciate you. Great to meet you guys. And it's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Miss Kim. I appreciate you. I subscribe to you so we can connect, but yeah, amazing. But thank you so much. Remember to honor yourself and to honor each other. Much love. Bless. Ashe.